Hey guys, it's Ashley. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel. Today I have a second look for you using the Fenty Beauty Holiday Release. And this is the highlighter palette. I'm sure you've seen many pictures of it by now. You can check out my first video where I explain all the shades and go through some swatches with you. But I used this to create this look today, and I do like how it came out. And so I hope you would stick around and watch the demo, and then at the end write a comment and let me know what you think. Okay, hi, I'm back everybody, and I'm going to go ahead and jump in to do a look 2 with this palette. Now last time, if you caught my demo in that video, I took this Makeup Revolution palette in Division just to give a couple of crease colors, but second thought, I just want to see how that these shadows perform on their own / highlighters, and just to see if we can kind of manipulate them to play well in the crease. I know the shade Heartburn did work well in the crease, but I'm going to kind of, use it as my transition. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Morphe brush right here. This is the M441, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with this orange color. This is called Honey Slope right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit, just a tiny bit, tap some off. And I have my Urban Decay Primer Potion on in the shade Caffeine. And I'm just going to go back and forth right here, just to make a nice wash of color, just to kind of fade in. And this shade is actually not too shimmery, but it does have a little sheen on there. So I figured it might pair nicely with the other shades. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of bringing it up so it meets towards the eyebrow. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and wipe that brush off. And I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Heartburn right here in my crease. And I'm going to tap it off. Now this shade is like a satin shade, and it did blend out nice. It's working pretty well. It's a little patchy right here, but I haven't gone in all the way yet. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change brushes. I'm going to go back with my Sonia Kashuk brush that I used in the last video. And I'm going to do more of a tapping motion with this and patting motion all over in that crease area. Yeah, and it picks up so much better. And then I'll kind of blend the edges out. So that, to me, it just doesn't seem like it's a color where it applies too well with a blending brush. And right now it's just kind of on there sloppily, but we'll go through it and blend it out. So far I have really been enjoying this palette. It's very pretty. And I just have that like all in the crease and above my crease, and it is coming down a little bit into my lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blend that out. Just kind of smooth that color in. It's not turning out bad, but honestly, right now, I just feel that with this line right here and how it's meeting, it's not bothering me. But I just, because I didn't have the color up this high last time, I just feel that it would blend better in with a more standard transition shade. So, like, I do like the shade Heartburn in the crease. I don't have an issue with it, but I just think I like it better with a, a shadow. You can put a brown there, warm brown, orange. At this point, we probably have our favorite transition shade. So we're about here right now. Turn down the lights just so you can see it a little bit better. So it blended out pretty smoothly. Not too bad. I would say you'll have to kind of tap it in and then put the color in there. And of course, my eyes are watering. Just go ahead and kind of clean that up. And then I want to go back and, even on this brush, and just kind of re-intensify that just a little bit on this MAC 224 brush. Just like right in this area. Not bringing it up too far, but just like right in this little area. And like I said in this last video, this particular shade is definitely meant to be an eyeshadow. Okay, so I actually own the Fenty Beauty eye primer, and I'm going to use it on my lid. And the reason why I'm going to use it on my lid is because I want to go in with this gorgeous copper color right here called Chopping Ice. You see it? Sorry, it's so hard with this like reflective background. We'll go in with this color called Chopping Ice. And to me, I'm so on the fence when it comes to this eye primer. The applicator and everything, that's fine. But it's such, I'm going to work like one eye at a time. Because it's such a sticky primer. And it just, if you're putting it all over the lid, it's like it just, or all over your eye rather, not like the mobile part of your lid. If you can see what I mean, it's like the edges it gets very tacky. It's like glue, but it's hard to blend out and be smooth. And then like I feel like you could just kind of see it under certain eyeshadows. And I like my looks to be as seamless as possible, and I'm just kind of tapping that off. And so I'm going to go in with that same Soya Kashik brush. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to change to this Tarte brush right here and make sure it's cleaned off. And this is just like a shader brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take this color Chopping Ice right here. And go ahead and apply that all over my lid. And I'm not going to spray it at first because I just want to see what it looks like with this primer. Doesn't look bad. I really like this color. Really think it's a nice fiery color. And I'm just like patting that on, if you can see. It looks very glittery and sparkly. I'm not sure if the camera is really picking up just how well it looks, but the primer, it's sticking well to this primer. I just think like this primer is good, like just to hold, like if you have a shade that you just need to like hold in place because it's very glittery, like this is more so the primer versus just all over the lids, unless you're just going to put it all the way out. I don't know. It just, it's not like a super blend out primer. And maybe that's why it's just such a learning curve for me. But I do like how this primer is reacting with this shade. And then I do kind of want to wet it. I just want to see, I know I packed a lot on, but I do kind of want to wet it. I have my MAC Fix Plus right here. Wet. Did it intensify it? A little bit. I think I had so much down so far, it was just kind of hard to tell. But that is pretty. That's pretty. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Okay, so I'm back. I get the other eye looking like this. So, what I figured out about this primer is it's really, to me, it's really good if you want like your eyelid to pop. Like how I like my eyelid to pop, and it kind of like sets it apart from the crease work. So, like I said, I'm still I'm still working for this primer, but it's very good. It's a sticky primer. It is holding this particular highlighter slash eyeshadow in place. So I laid down this color Chopping Ice. So I kind of want to go in with this color called Chills, and it has somewhat of a green shift to it. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit. Say a little bit, but you know, I have here. And I am going to wet it. Okay, so I wet it. And then I'm going to tap this kind of like in the center and layer this. See what type of effect we got. Just like right in the center. I don't think it really did anything. It gives it a little cool effect. Like if you're up close, you can see it. But, you know, it's nothing to write home about. It's like if I was doing this, it's like a mild dupe for like putting a Pat McGrath shade over. You know, not like I expected that, but I just wanted to see. We're here, we're playing around. Seeing what all we can use this palette for. And then I am wiping off that Tarte brush. And I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay liner. This is the 24/7 Glide On. And this is the shade Ink. And I'm going to put that in the water line. Because I do want to go ahead and use that blue again. Water, 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 water. Okay. So, going in with the Tarte brush, I got that eyeliner on, and I'm picking up on the side, I'm picking up the blue shade, which is called Sub-Zero. It's such a pretty blue. And I have it like on the side, and I'm going to run this on the bottom lash line. Kind of wing it up. It'll stick like to the corner of my eye. Oh, it's pretty. You know, it's like you should definitely do your eyes first, kind of with some of these shades. Except I did my first look, I was like, oh, I have blue glitter everywhere. I'm not going to do any top liner, but I'm going to go ahead and use some mascara. And I'm going to take the Milk Makeup mascara. Give my lashes a good little coat. I like this mascara, but the wand is very chunky. It's not like a terrible thing, but I feel like my lashes are they're hard and wiry to grab, so sometimes I appreciate a smaller wand. Okay, so now that we got both eyes together, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty blush, highlighter brush, excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and take this orange shade again. Tap off a little bit of it. Just going to stamp it here. There's a little bit of a highlight. I have on the pink Milani blush. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take let's see. What the heck? I just want to kind of see. I'm sure it's going to be pretty dark, but I'm sure somebody's going to want to know what this good. But a little fan brush. No, it's not bad. I mean, if you're really bronzed or a little darker than me, this won't look bad. It's like you could definitely see it, but I'm not quite sure, like, if I look this way, if it's too dark I don't think it's terrible, but use it like a small sparingly highlight. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty, and then we have right here, this is the shade Unveil, and I'm going to go ahead and get this lipstick on, and we'll have the final look. How do we like the look? So I like it. I think it came out very pretty. I'm a little bit hesitant with this shade. I love the shade, but I think with this primer, I'm a little concerned if it's going to break up on me. This eye seems to be doing better than this eye. I think we realized we could have just left alone and not use that shade Chills. I was trying to see if it would give it another effect. I don't think it's bad. I think it came out really pretty. It's another approach to use this palette and just to give you all ideas. However, I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I like my first look better, but I think this is pretty. I would still rock it. But I'm really like obsessed with this blue. This blue is really, really gorgeous. I love the copper color, but the blue is really doing it for me. So let me know what you think. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you like the look I created. Like I said, I like the first look better, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's a part of the makeup process. You like, ooh, I don't not like the palette. I just love the first look a little bit better than this one. And it could be anything. But I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think of the look and how the shadows performed. I mean, just used a little bit of different technique. And write down in the comment below. Also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And then please subscribe to my channel, please. And then if you could hit the notification bell so you know when I'm coming out with a new video. And that's going to be soon. So you don't want to miss it because I'll be back with something else that you want to see. So I appreciate you watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.